Hey guys, so today we're talking about functional relationships. Very, very important so that on Friday we can do this big activity project that's going to be awesome. So we need to talk about independent and dependent variables in functional relationships. So like we talked about last time, functions are types of relationships, and in a function, changing one or more of the independent variables causes the dependent variable to change. So what I want y'all to do is pause this video right now and list as many independent, dependent pairs that you can think of. So for example, it is independent. It is up to me how many t-shirts I buy. The dependent variable for that would be the cost, or the total cost I pay. I get to decide how many t-shirts I bought. The store gets to then use their formula to determine the total cost I pay. So pause the video and list as many as you can. Yay! Okay, so we're going to do some situational graphing, and this is a really hard concept for people to normally understand, like what's really going on. When are you speeding up, slowing down, and driving at a constant, and when are you stopped? Just because it goes against some of our natural instincts. So I want you to pause the video right now and go ahead and read this story, and then try to determine when we are speeding up. So put the speed up on what part of the graph speed up is happening. There are multiple parts of the graph speed up is happening. When we're slowing down, and when we are driving at a constant, and when we are stopped. So pause the video right now and do that. So we're going to check this together. I'm going to do the first section with you, and then I'm going to want you to pause it again if you did or did not do it right and fix some of it. So the first part is saying that when they were driving to school, they started off by driving for 10 minutes at about 30 miles per hour. Well, we know that we start down here at nothing, because, obviously you got to get in your car and start it, right? So the first thing we do when we're at 0 on our speed, we need to get up to 30 miles per hour. So this entire time I am speeding up until I get to right here is representing about 30 miles per hour on my speed. So the first thing I'm doing is speeding up. Listen. Yay. Then I am driving for 10 minutes at about 30 miles per hour. So notice that time is passing by here, and I am driving at a constant speed. I'm driving for 30. Then we stopped at a stoplight for 2 minutes. Well, before you can stop at a stoplight, you have to slow down. So this decline here is representing after we're driving at this rate, we're slowing down and then stopping at a stoplight for 2 minutes. So this part right here represents the stopped. Right in there. Why is this stopped when this is driving a constant when they look the same? They're just straight across. So pause the video and think about, why do you think that is? So hopefully you have this already. So if you didn't already think about it, pause this again. Remember, this is us speeding up, driving a constant, slowing down, and then stopped. So the reason that stopped is down here and the constant is up here is because when we were driving at a constant, our speed was up here at 30 miles per hour, whereas when we're stopped, our speed is at 0 miles per hour. Either way on this situational graphing, they look the same, driving at a constant or stopped, because you're not accelerating or decelerating. So your speed isn't increasing or decreasing, it's staying the same. This time it's staying the same because it's staying at 30. This time it's staying the same because it's staying at 0. So go ahead and pause the video and re-put speed ups, constant, slow down, and stopped on all of the others. And we aren't going to check that together. So go ahead and pause the video and do that. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and move on. So we're going to start thinking about independent and dependent variables, and I'm going to give you an example now. We're going to start it. The time I arrive at NMS in the morning depends upon what time I leave home and how much traffic there is. So I want you to decide, what are your independent variables, what are your dependent variables, and then fill out this sentence. The blank is a function of blank. So right now go ahead and do that, and then on the next video we'll check it.